Justice Tanko Muhammad resigns as Chief of Justice of Nigeria. Zamfara State Commissioner of Police says firearm license still in force. Medical directors must contribute to health reform, says federal government. On business, 77% of SMEs in Africa and others are planning overseas expansion. And on the international scene, Johnson showed lots of enthusiasm on wider European community idea. And on sport, Rivers United wins first Nigerian League title. Hello, welcome to Standard Voice News Channel. I'm Fawzi Ibrahim. The Chief Justice of Nigeria, Tanko Muhammad, has resigned. Newsmail reported that Justice Muhammad resigned on Sunday night, citing ill health as a reason of his decision. It was gathered that arrangements are ongoing to swear in the next most senior Justice of Supreme Court, Justice Alokayode Ariwola, as the acting Chief of Justice of Nigeria. Until his resignation, report had it that Justice Muhammad was seriously ill. President Buhari on Sunday returned to the country after his 4-day official visit to Rwanda, where he attended the 26th Commonwealth Head of Government meeting 2022. The president, while away in Kigali, the Rwandan capital, joined other leaders to participate in discussion focused on the progress and prosperity of more than 2 billion people living in the 54 independent countries in Africa, Asia and Americas, Europe and the Pacific that make up the Commonwealth. The theme of GHCGM 2022 was delivering a common future, connecting, innovating, transforming, and the head of government are expected to reaffirm their commitment to upholding the Commonwealth Charter, which focuses on democracy, human rights, the rule of law, as well as economic opportunities and sustainable development. Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Center on Sunday called on President Muhammadu Buhari to investigate the issues of corruption uncovered by the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission regarding billions of naira and other items found. Mr. Awar Rafsanjani, Executive Director and Head of Transparency International Chapter in Nigeria, made the call in a statement in Abuja. Our correspondent Rafia Menasara has more.
Mr. Awal said the billions of naira cash alongside other luxurious items reportedly uncovered during a recent raid at the home of military contractor K. Salam Construction Company by ICPC in Abuja. He said there was need for the president to urge ICPC to dig deep and expose the true source and ownership of the recovered asset to ensure the perpetrators and their accomplices are judiciously prosecuted and adequately sanctioned. He expressed concern over what he described as unattended corruption issues in procurement process in Nigeria. Mr. Awal said the diversion of defense and security funds to prevent pockets through procurement process constituted a serious threat to Nigeria's defense and security sector and services. Rafia Minasara reporting for SVTV News.
The Minister of Health, Dr. Oshagi Ehanire, said the Guild of Medical Directors must be involved in the health reforms in the country. Dr. Ehanire said this during the inaugural Leadership and Business Summit of the Guild held in Abuja. According to the minister, there is the need for a permanent and continuous communication link between the Federal Ministry of Health and the Guild as key stakeholders in healthcare delivery in the country. This was contained in a communique signed by the GMD's National President, Dr. Raymond Kuti, and the Assistant General Secretary, Dr. Abimbola Silva, and made available to newsmen. The Guild quoted the minister as saying, although the Federal Ministry of Health, as the policy-making body, may not directly offer financial aid to private medical facilities, there is need to be permanent and continuous communication link between the FMOH and the GMD as key stakeholders in healthcare delivery in Nigeria. Dr. Ehanire added that the federal government should strongly review the issues of actively leasing out some of its facilities to be managed by the private sector in the public-private partnership arrangement. He also urged the Guild to invest in sustainable collaboration and networks that will attract funding in and out of the country to scale their medical businesses. Zamfara State Commissioner of Police Ayuba N. Alkana said the embargo on firearms license is still in force, noting that the police have stopped issuing licenses to citizens who wish to own guns. The police boss stated this on Sunday in response to inquiries from newsmen about the directive by the state government that the police command should issue gun license to those eligible to bear arms. The Zamfara State Commissioner of Information Alhaji Ibrahim Dosara had in a statement on Sunday disclosed that the government has directed residents of the state to prepare and obtain guns to defend themselves against bandits who have been terrorizing the state. The government therefore directs the State Commissioner of Police to issue license to all those who qualify and are willing to obtain guns and to defend themselves. According to the government, the measure became necessary following the deteriorating security situation in parts of the state. But reacting to the directive, the State Commissioner of Police said he has yet to receive any directive to issue gun license to the people. Kebbi State Government has allocated 20 hectares of land to a private investor to set up a 5,600 megawatt solar power plant in the state. The former Chief of Staff to Governor Atiku Bagudu and the National Organizing Secretary of the All Progressives Congress, Malam Suleiman Muhammad Argungu, told newsmen that the company would soon begin work on the project. He said the project will be allocated at Fakon Sarki in Argungu and has been designed to improve and stabilize electricity supply to all communities in the state, as well as to create jobs. He added that the state had already secured a consent of the Transmission Company of Nigeria to set up a transmission station to be sited between Argungu and Fakon Sarki. Malam Muhammad Argungu said Kebbi State Government had also facilitated private sector investment in air transportation with the opening of an aviation college in the state. According to him, the aviation college sited at the Ahmadu Bello International Airport, Birnin Kebbi, will train pilots and aeronautic engineers. Members of the Medical and Health Workers Union of Nigeria, Nigerian Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control Branch, they are not being empowered economically by the agency. Newsmen reported that the union embarked on an indefinite strike last week Wednesday over unpaid allowances, among others. A statement signed by the Secretary, NAFDAC, Dr. Ayodije Adetoboye, and made available to newsmen explained that NAFDAC had recorded progress economically without reflecting it on the welfare package of its workers. The statement read in part, "The challenge remains that the main issue addressing the economic power of the members of staff have not been addressed." Mr. Adetoboye added that the government and management had yet to intervene in the crisis since the strike started last week. And on business, over to Zainab Abdul Wasil.
.7% and medium-sized business in Eastern Europe. The Middle East and Africa are planning to do more business internationally according to data from Mastercard's 2022 Borderlines Payment Report. The report revealed that 46% SME in the EEMEA region are earning more money now than before, and the pandemic and online business and international sales are key drivers, with 71% recording above global average growth in online sales. The research for the report covered over 3,000 small businesses from around the world and highlighted that 75% of SME had to make changes to the business model to survive the pandemic, while 64% globally believe the pandemic has permanently changed their business. It added that the pandemic had accelerated digital transformation to tap into cross-border opportunities, with 49% in EEMEA saying they now do more business internationally. I am Zainab Abdul Wasil. You don't forget to keep watching Standard Voice Television and have a nice day.
And on the international scene, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson showed interest in France's idea of creating a wider European political community beyond the EU during talks between the two country leaders on Sunday. France President Emmanuel Macron said he saw a lot of enthusiasm from his British counterpart, who oversees his country leaving the EU, when he spoke about the idea. The president said the border community will allow Britain to re-engage with the bloc. And on sports, Rivers United were crowned Nigeria's league champions on Sunday after closest rival Plateau United lost 2-1 at Aqua United to give the Port Harcourt side an unsellable lead with 3 rounds of matches still to play. Rivers United, who play away at Nasarawa United later Sunday, have 71 points from 34 matches, 10 points clear of Plateau United, who have played 35 matches, while Ramo Stars are a distant third on 53 points. Winning the league earns United a place in the next season's CAF Champions League. It is the first major honor of Rivers United since they were formed following a merger of Port Harcourt two top clubs, Dolphins and Sharks, in 2016. They are owned by a oil-rich Rivers State government who have made them one of the best-run clubs in Nigeria. That has been the news from Standard Voice Television. To end the news, a quick look at the major headlines. Justice Tanko Muhammad resigns as Chief of Justice of Nigeria. Zamfara State Commissioner of Police says firearm license still in force. Medical directors must contribute to health reform, says federal government. On business, 77% of SMEs in Africa and others are planning overseas expansion. And on the international scene, Johnson showed lots of enthusiasm on wider European community idea. And on sport, Rivers United wins first Nigerian League title. That's the news. Thanks for watching. I'm Fauzi Ibrahim. Do have a nice day.